Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Let's see here, make sure everything is in order again. So we block the camera, as you do. But yes, hello, welcome. Tonight we are going to be playing a game called Pocket Mirror GoldenerTraum. It promises a horror experience despite the overt appearance of it. So we'll see how that goes down. Now, before we do, though, let's spot the cats. Up top, we have Ember toasting away. The desk got rearranged for reasons. So her positioning is a little bit different. The screen is closer. We'll see how that plays out for them, Then we have Sky bottom center. Rest of them are out and about. But we'll see. Let's zoom in, huh? There she is. Working on further tuning the mouth tracking, as I am wont to do. It bothers me. It does. No. Whoop. Let's see here. Making sure it's all functional, But one of the things I was delaying for starting the game for is that the opening theme is very cool. I hope it's not going to get me copyright bonked, but then again, that's why we stay under 6 hours so that I can automatically remove that kind of thing. But it sounds really cool. I like that kind of music. So let's get into that. I'm also using a different chat presentation since I'm streaming just to YouTube here. I'm going to use one that's really common amongst the YouTube folks. So we'll see how that goes. All right, let's start it up here. Pushing buttons. It is very loud. Play through a bit here. This is the minus 35 decibels version. Like we're getting kind of character introductions and brief flashes of the kind of game to expect. So it seems that we have a lot of characters referred to as Maiden of. That one was Cherubina. A little doll in the lower left. I don't know if you could see it around the cat cam, but that was neat. I almost get kind of a Wonderland vibe from a lot of this. Well, the production values are way higher than I would have expected. Just in the opener. Does mean press any key. Mouse didn't work. Let's see here. Oh yeah. I'm getting a gamepad vibe to this, so let me check that. We are going in blind, that's why I'm missing a lot of bits here. Yeah, there we go. He's very gamepad centric. Okay, this is going to get pretty loud in a moment. We have an idea of how loud the sound effects are here. You're not going to be a cable chewer, are you, Sherbet? Buddy? Hey. He's sitting down there amidst the cables. Yeah, I'm liking that. Huh. Legacy art style, so maybe this is a remake? I don't know. Never saw the first one then. Gaze and recollect. I think this was the first option. Hold your memories close to your heart. You shouldn't ever let it go. Do you understand? Yes, Mother. All right. Where am I? Okay, grid-based movement. This is the pocket mirror. My pocket mirror. Well, makes sense. We are going to... We're going to try that. It is going to get loud now and again. It's closed and I can't get out. Well, something wasn't pleasant in the mirror, I guess. Well, thank you, Sultan. I appreciate the compliment. Glad that you could be here, even if briefly. I can't see my own. Oh, well, that makes sense. I can't see my own reflection. That's what she was startled by. I did not even notice. Oh dear. Let's see. A second, we can remove this dock. Bloop. There we go. The scent feels familiar. There's a glowing thing there. Bottom center, there's like a gemstone or the like. What was that? Red marble. A marble? And a knock at the door. Well, this seems like a happy place right away, don't you think? I get the vibe of a... It's really easy to mistakenly make the assumption that a lot of games are RPG Maker games, but the heavy grid movement in some of the interactions give me that feeling. It may be that they tuned it up, or just that it has some of the vibes and it's still a custom deal. I didn't see an obvious splash or anything like that that would give away an RPG Maker game, and the title screen was completely different. But maybe just like things like Corpse Party, it originated in that sort of format. There's no one here. Rose petals lead down. This is an ominous pattern in the floor, is it not? Right, music boxes are saves. I get the impression that we might be piloting different characters at some point. The doorknob is missing. It's locked. Okay, when I approach a door, like, as I'm approaching it, it shows us that we're at a door. So, like, I'm one space away from a door, right? But when it's vertical, you can be adjacent to it. The marble is glowing. Broken doorknob. Can't open it. Shallow holes in the ground. Toss a marble in one. Like how the music box stays active. Okay, it was this particular hole in the ground that I had to interact with. It fits. Well, we're going to be collecting colored marbles, I would expect. I wonder if this is going to end up being one of those games where you're being perpetually chased by things in different rooms and you have to accomplish things in those rooms. Egliette. Got mismatched eyes and a little crown. The doll moved. The doll was bottom center. Now it's just above the text box on the left. Was this here before? What's this? A very, very fleshed out compass. I don't know what you call the compass points between cardinals and intercardinals. So if you look, they have like see if I can properly read it. So between southwest and south, you have south-southwest. And between west and southwest, you have west-southwest. But then there's even more between those, which the letters are too small for me to read. There's that doll again. This doll wasn't here before. I don't want to approach it. It's just to go west, it says. A green marble. Okay. That makes some sense. It was a green marker on the compass. There was a giggle behind us. If you're watching and you can't hear some of the things I'm referring to, let me know. The volume in the game is very, very loud. I've got it set to minimum on some of the values in the game settings, but I can make them quieter and louder in various degrees here. It's hard to breathe in here. Is it that it's dusty? Please forgive me. Please forgive me. It's not my fault. Don't leave me here. Don't leave me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, the pen is writing. These are... The quill floats eerily, scribbling down on the old scraps of paper. A weeping angel clasps its hands in prayer, holding a rosary between its fingers. Oh, okay. Oh. By moving the table, I spilt the ink jar, and it's... The ink is tomato sauce. Yes. Well, of course, we gotta reach for the shiny thing in the hole. That way the game can happen. My hand is stuck. Whale on button. A lavender marble. It looks like blood. Really? How do you know it's not ketchup? Oh, I only see 4 apparent doors. Oh, and the lights are lighting up on the doors. There was a little tone, and a question mark rose up on the door, on the screen. Flowers. Looks like a little couch or footrest. So pretty. It's a shame it's so dusty. The mouth of the teapot overflows with cloudy, grubby mold. Looks like it has been painted over. The light's still getting through, though. A dull yet strong light illuminates the room, peeking through the grimy window. Cobwebs on the stool. Looks like examining things multiple times is going to be a thing. Oh, blue eyes in the crack in the wall behind the curtain. Miss? Yes, who's there? Tell me, miss, how does the sky look today? Oh, why? Can't see from here. I see, thank you. Here, you can have this. The fact that she turned her back to pick it up, you know? A lot of subtle interactables. Door is stuck. Force it. Use your mighty, frilly anime girl powers. Oh, dear. Okay, we have a blood splat on the left. Sorry. A jam splat on the left. Footprints leading up to the mirror. And smearing it all over the mirror, too. Well, I don't think the jam thing is going to get us around this one. Good thing I'm not monetized. The surface of the mirror has been soiled with fresh blood, which drips down its frame and onto the floor. Yep, still a finger. Still crudely severed. Crimson drops hang off the flower petals. Who's been painting my roses red? Footprints? Illuminated by the sun, between water and fire, I rest in the dark side of the moon, awaiting your awakening. Something on the window's parapet. Golden marble. My pocket mirror would fit here. That was an interesting thought that she had, seemingly out of nowhere, but... Instant stairway. That's a very specific pocket mirror power, but hey, let's go with it. I take the marbles? Apparently not. Oh, door is gone. There is the doll from the sketch. It's a diary. There's something scribbled on the cover. Little Goody Two-Shoes. I once lived in a small village when I was young. My youth was spent in hard labor and cold, sleepless nights. There are the little semi-animated sketches, top right and lower left. We have a sweeping broom and an apple and loaf o' bread. And now sparkly meat and ribbons. Often dreamt about a better future, one that I could fill my stomach with luxurious sweets and thick, expensive steaks. One day I heard an old woman talking about a strange rumor. She said that a certain someone had been granting wishes in the woods to anyone who dared summon a certain name. Someone who wasn't quite human spelled out. Well, that doll just got up and walked into what I presume is a mirror. Shelf is too high up, cannot reach. Blinding light. All about things I don't understand. Spines of these books are all scratched out. I can't read their titles. I can't understand this handwriting. So we're adjacent to the book. So it shows I could interact with the thing I'm adjacent to marker, but there's, it's up high and behind the railing. Like a mirror into showing water, rippling water. It's moving like water. And we get nabbed by hands. Red carpet. That looks like a normal mirror. I'll look around before we touch that door. Apparently it's a sleepy pumpkin. I guess as they are wont to be. Is this pumpkin snoring? Gonna bump down the music one more notch here. Again, if you stop being able to hear it, let me know. Actually, so potentially either petals going from that top center door to the right door, or from the right door to the top center door. Oh, well, there's a save point, so let's roll with this. Given the motif of two angels joined by a ribbon on the top center door, I'm thinking we go left and right first. Looking for something? Oh, it's talking pumpkin. Okay. Guess it makes sense that one of them was napping. What do you mean? And it giggles at us. Now we gotta talk to the pumpkins. She's looking this way. Oh no, look away before you get turned into stone. Mean pumpkins. Yeah, might as well check the door, huh? My hand. Guess it hurts. For science. I don't want to touch it. Oh, okay, fine. Closed shut and the doorknob is stuck. Okay, right-hand door. Want to be so insistent about it? Are you just joining us, Tass? Doorknob as well is stuck. So you missed the opening animation, which, in addition to the bright, colorful characters like this one, we would periodically get much more unsaturated color shots, like very unsaturated color shots with different imagery. And one of the scenes had a room covered in jam with where somebody left their finger. Just probably dropped it in a pool of jam. Door on the side. I mean, it's easy to lose track of them. I mean, you get your hands all covered in very red jam, and your fingers just slip right off. We're very much encouraged to, walk around and touch things. Blinded as sacrifice for those in dismay, stolen by the just, childish play. Right and left, taken by the hand, our request is your demand. Oh, door's opening now. I want to see once more. Well, that's not ominous at all. There was once a certain illusion I saw in a mirror I once knew so well. There were a pair of crimson-colored irises, accompanied by only their reflection. The two eyes remained still, not once blinking in the short amount of time they had stayed, staring directly at me, and no one but me. All I can remember from the day I was born are a few memories, forged encounters, which I have never experienced in my forgotten existence, recollections which didn't belong to me. In all honesty, who am I? To whom do these memories belong, I wonder? They are certainly not mine, and yet here they dwell inside this small room where I sit. Ever reminded of these fabricated crimson irises, which replayed once and again 1,000 times, has such a memory been showcased inside my small mind. And yet I still can't reach any conclusion other than my complete existence has always been and always will remain controlled by those same eyes. Living in this small room, I remember a dream I once had, a tremendously vivid one. A red carpet had been laid before my feet, which guided me towards a single opening on a darkened wall, one that seemed to advance further and further with every step I took. In an instant, I was thrown into a world I did not know existed. On the other side of the gap, I found a reflection, my reflection. Silky brown hair covered my back, braided into thick braids on each side of my head, which beautifully framed my cherry red eyes. Standing before me was a little girl dressed in fancy frilly clothing. Who was this person I had never seen? Could it be me? I recall lifting my small hand and touching my own cheek. Such a gesture engraved itself onto my memory. The soft texture of my skin, the free and effortless movement I had made to raise my hand, made me realize I could move. Such a strange sensation of empowerment filled my soul and body, leading me to a feeling of excitement which led my imagination astray. Not only was I real, I was alive. That little girl reflected in the mirror was me. I could breathe and live. Life dwelled inside this body, and yet, as I turned my head to look outside, the same light which had crept into my small room had blinded me once again, leaving me inside my old room where I stayed. Deprived of senses, deprived of a sensation I once knew as life, I stayed. Please, show me the light. I want to see it once more. I want to live. Such a sad story. I'm just going to set aside the fact that there's a bunch of eyes next to that pumpkin for now. Just going to check some other stuff first. An eyeball floats in murky water sealed inside an old jar. An eye for an eye. That's right. That's right. Those are pumpkin eyes. They have to keep spares around. Just a moment. Just the seating here. Shuffle, shuffle. There we go. There we go. Pumpkin charm. There used to be a mirror in this room, though it shattered long ago. It's a fragment of glass. I want to see the light once again. Creature. Something in there. In each jar floats a half of an unusually big eyeball, staining the water with gelatinous flesh and blood. That's nice. It asks you if you want to read it again instead of forcing you through it if you clicked it not realizing. Well, that seems like a very happy place. Let's return later, huh? Drawing is based upon perspective, which is nothing more than a thorough knowledge of the function of the eye. Aren't I smart? Rebirth, 1785. The painting of an elderly woman surrounded by thorns. Fate, 1655. Grasping the dagger buried into her chest, a lady sinks to the bottom of the sea. Happy paintings. Satisfaction, 1800. A woman sits on a throne, wrapping her hands around an expressionless small child's neck. Happy paintings. Oh, well, that's 2 pumpkin charms we have obtained. Salvation, 1722. A painting of a woman laying in bed surrounded by representations of death and demons. I don't like this painting. Just this one? Not the baby strangling one? I guess we know where she draws her lines. A girl joins her own 2 hands as her hair burns in crimson flames. Delusion, 1760. The painting of an important-looking female aristocrat surrounded by various young girls, desperately clinging to her. The pumpkin says, I wouldn't mind having my insides scooped out as long as I could become a yummy pumpkin pie. I mean, set your ambitions where you will. Retribution, 1598. Reunited in a golden room, various smiling women witness the murder of a newborn child by decapitation. Does she not like this picture? Let's find out. Such a horrible painting. Okay. I mean, once again, we're discovering where her lines are. Strangling, that's kind of fine. Decapitation, no, you can't do that to kids. Numb, 1633. Skeleton hands reach out to a lady dancing passionately amongst the flames. This is the Trauma Art Gallery. Not that it contains pictures of trauma, it's that is the expected result of traveling through this room with your eyes open. A group of women ride their mounts into battle dressed in long white dresses. Bridal Virgin, 1666. A ghostly pale girl sits on a well-carved wooden chair, wearing nothing but an airy white veil. Rightful Dominance, 1543. Various women engage in a heated celebration, dancing over the corpses of numerous men. Destiny. Grasping the dagger buried in her chest, a woman sinks to the bottom of the sea with a mischievous grin on her face. Oh, that painting got all blue leaky. Is it supposed to be water or, blueberry jam? Which wouldn't be blue. Because blueberries aren't blue. Murky dark water drips endlessly from beneath the frame of the painting. Hatred, 1855. The painting of a lady wearing an eye patch. Very happy paintings in this place. She seems to be upset. One would kind of hope with a painting titled Hatred that the person presented would seem a little perturbed. Sisterly, a painting of a confident woman. Such a pretty lady. Okay, that one was Destiny. Hey, little girl, get back here. Excuse me, miss? Yes? Could you please show me what you've got there? Here, have a pocket mirror. Please be careful. And like she snapped it and then, well, I don't know. It almost sounded like a chain or a small jewelry chain or a breaking sound. I'll be taking this. Thank you very much. No, please give it back. How far are you willing to go? I'll do anything. Just give it back. How generous of you. I'll gladly take you up on that offer then. I'm sick and tired of being stared at. I command you to take that woman's left eye if you want to live. Resist and we shall take yours instead. What do I do? Painting of a lady wearing an eye patch. Well, let's continue down the road which we have begun. I'm so sorry. Curse you, Annalise. I hit the wrong button. Broken glass and the mirror falling. Okay. Should definitely make sure that I'm always saving. X. Noted. Okay. All right, what was this one over here? Okay, this is fate, but it's just that she's sinking with no indication of her look. This one is destiny, where she sinks with a mischievous grin. Sisterly is 1844. Hatred is also 1844. Now this is, it has the red flow, but with the eye scribbles that we saw in the other room. Little girl, get back here. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to attempt not giving her the locket. Excuse me, miss? Yes? Could you please show me what you've got there? No. Sorry, but I can't let you have my pocket mirror. I see. It's all right then. I'm sorry to have troubled you. Though I would still love to take a closer look at that marvelous mirror of yours. Oh, hey, hidden pumpkin. Did you know pumpkin flowers are edible? I did not. It's locked. Oh dear. Well, now we know what the run button is. Please be careful. She snatches the mirror. Please give it back. Do anything. Sick of being stared at. Pluck out her eye. For science. Oh, we evaded without being eye-plucked. A horrible squishy sound. Okay, QTEs and the like. We obtained a blue eyeball. Oh, insert Zelda treasure obtained noise. Da 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 da. Yeah, you can hear like a scraping on stone sound when you try to touch whatever that triangle is. Okay, well, we saved it. Wait a minute. Okay, we still don't know who she is. Oh, well, it's a little different here. A little different. It's gotten dark, hasn't it? Now you've done it. Okay, paintings still seem to be the same. Sometimes the guilty ones are fortunate enough to walk away unscathed. You actually had the guts to rip out her eyeball. Consider me your #1 fan. Wow. It's nice to be appreciated, I guess. Oh, you did an atrocity. Good for you. Oh, all of the ladies' eyes have been scratched out. I keep wanting to dash with B. I probably could change that. So let's change that. There we go. No, we're going to keep that as X because cancel and dash are the same. Sorry, yeah. Cancel and menu are the same button. And cancel doesn't go on X. Oh. Okay, instead of hatred, this is sanctification. 1890. The painting has been ripped apart. The lady who once sat there is no longer recognizable. I'm sorry. Serves her right. From now on, I'll always be #1. This can't be. Here, you can have your little toy back. So I fully anticipate there will be run from the monster segments in this. Given that those angel statues want things taken by my hand, I suspect I'll be popping eyeballs on them or something. Balls and jars. Yeah, I have a scrapey sound. Oh. It's a pushable. If we come back, is it back in place? Yep. Need one more mirror shard. Thank you, miss. Now I can finally give this back to you. Squidge. Thank you. What a lovely gift. Red eyeball, get. Well, that was a neat little puzzle. Under. Nope, can't move it. Blinded as sacrifice for those in dismay, stolen by the just, childish play. Right and left, taken by the hand, our request is your demand. Yep. Snatched eyeballs. We are forever grateful, miss. If you look close, you can see that each of the statues has the corresponding colored eye now. Okay, the ribbon burns away. Should have saved it. Let's walk into the dark corridor. Everything will be fine. Hello, Pumpkin. Did you know a human head remains conscious for about 15 to 20 seconds after decapitation? Thank you for that unsolicited and definitely not sinister fact. Hello, glowy person. Okay. Was that a dodge or was it a don't go that way? It's going to be one of those kind of games, I think, folks. Save after every decision. We'll put our Phoenix Wright skills to work and just save scum this left and right. What do you think? Left it disturbing Pumpkinhead? Bloody footprints. Messer und Gabel. Is that fork and knife in, like, German? What are these? It's dark. I can't see clearly. Sugary supper. Don't make so much noise. Everyone's asleep. Oh, I'm sorry. No, please don't turn me into a pumpkin pie. We're gonna wait to talk to you, ghosty girl. There's a save point right here. Oh, one more letter in her name. There's a G and 3 blanks, like an I think, and then another blank. Pumpkin. This isn't a real door. It's painted on the wall. We've been Looney Tunesed. Aha! One of my backup batteries just saved my screen. Okay, so if you look, the candle on that pumpkin, it appears to be red wax, but I wonder if the right hand side just under the flame has a slightly different color. I don't know. It looks like it's a yellow candle, but there's red running down from the flame. Darkness is where I feel most comfortable. It won't ask any questions. It won't try to understand you either. Another pumpkin charm. These appear to be a collectible. They do not show up in the inventory. A cookie. Honey. Cake. A pretzel. Okay, well, we have... Oh. Okay, we have 9 charms. I would have stayed in your room if I were you. Your slumber was a true blessing. Door is locked. Although there is light emerging from the window, there is nothing to be seen outside. The Queen's menu. Queen Egliet's dinner party. There was a drawing of a doll that said Egliet on it. Royal apple strudel. Caramel pumpkin pot de creme. Marvelous dream cake. The Queen's favorite cookie cups. Smooth pumpkin mousse. Pumpkin flan. Specialty secret deluxe dessert. These look so yummy. There's even apple strudel. Lights out. Clap off, clap on. Alright, shadows at the feast here. And a chair pops out. And we save the game. I only came for the pumpkin flan. I'm really looking forward to the special deluxe dessert. Everyone's been talking about it. It's our only chance to get together like this. I'm really grateful to our queen. The queen's parties are the absolute best. I'm going to eat until I burst. I'm in a pretty good mood tonight. You can have this. Yep, talk to everything. Check everything. Is there someone sitting here? Such impudence. Mind your manners, you rude hussy. I'm sorry. So long as you've learned your lesson. Would really appreciate if these guests would stop chattering. My head hurts. I think it's Monty Python's Life of Brian. I think it's... Is it Monty Python, or was that the Mel Brooks one? Either way, it's the one that towards the end there is the enormous man that kind of lumbers into the restaurant and gorges himself on food until he looks like he's swollen near to bursting, and the waiter convinces him to eat one tiny mint. It's just a little mint, and upon doing so, he swells up further and explodes. Like, his front ruptures completely. I heard that the Queen is preparing a surprise for all of us. I'm so excited. I'm just here to see the Queen. I don't even like these people. Our Queen is the kindest person you could ever meet. She's a true angel. She's gonna be a monster. I'm so hungry. I wish the party would start already. We're looping back around through them just to be sure. Going on a diet right after the party. That's a new one. Well, I think I'm ever going to talk to you again. It could turn into a pumpkin pie for all I care. That's right, all the pumpkins are awake now. Are you going to show up like that? Hilarious. I very much like our queen. She's truly kind. Green and orange is such an awful combination. I wish my leaves were pink. Hate the person who carved this face onto my shell. I'm a very down-to-earth pumpkin. I don't want to be grinning all the time. Been tanning lately. Do you think it's working? Chair time. Yep. There's the creepy doll from the sketch. She's not going to be evil at all. Though it would be an interesting subversion for the twisted-looking doll to not be evil. Yep, right out of the wall, Tass. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone, and thank you very much for attending my welcoming dinner party. That was kind of adorable. Both the squeaking and her, like, clambering into her chair. Egliette. It looks like Puppa Regina. Now, I don't know if that is puppet or like doll or something like that, but it's got to be like queen. Puppet queen. We shall celebrate our guest's arrival with a toast. Bring in the desserts. Sparkle, sparkle. So let's see. I'm guessing lower left has got to be the pumpkin head, like creme. Don't recall what the lower one, the lower two would be. Top right, visible right now, would I guess be the pumpkin flan, and then top, like just to the left of that, would be the cookie cups. She's looking at me. And who might you be? Ah, I'm... Silence? Might you be doing here? Silence? Like her. There's only one way to know. Answer correctly and you may stay, but dare to get it wrong, and everyone knows what will happen. Wait, please, wait, Shush! I was hoping for another silence. Tell me, little girl, what will be my order at tonight's dinner party? Well... apple strudel, I think, might have been the bottom right, the one that looked like a sliced thing. Guessing the chocolate cake with strawberries would have to be the dream cake. Don't know what pumpkin mousse would look like. Maybe that was the tall one with the swirl. I'm guessing the cookie cups. Queen's favorite cookie cups. Several cookie cups lay on a tray filled with various colorful fillings and fruit. That does sound kind of good. Pumpkin flan. A large pudding rests on a big plate flooded with runny dark caramel. Marvelous dream cake. A tall chocolate sponge cake covered in glossy icing and decorated with shiny cherries on top. Kind of reminds me of like I think it's a Black Forest cake. Royal apple strudel. A long roll of golden apple strudel lays on a tray, filled with creamy apple filling and surrounded by raisins. It looks so yummy. She did mention that she's like, oh, they even have apple strudel. Smooth pumpkin mousse. Okay, yeah. Smooth, puffy pumpkin mousse, beautifully garnished with chopped almonds. Hey, we got pumpkin charm. Caramel pumpkin pot de creme. A large ramekin lies on a table filled with creamy pumpkin cream. One would hope it'd be creamy cream. Like, you know, having soupy soup. Hard time deciding? Yes. You want advice? Maybe a hint? It's not the Queen's favorite cookie cups. Ooh. Light burst. Diet. I mean, there's the secret deluxe dessert. Which one is it? I think it's... Secret Deluxe. Oh. Why, thank you, little girl, for the most delightful treat. Did I get it right? Oh, you most certainly did. Oh. Oh. Seems like it might be bad. Might be a little bad. Wait, please. Mayhap we were the deluxe dessert, I guess? A lot of death in this game so far. They did advertise correctly. This is why we save. Okay, she said not. So let's try actually going with it. Oh. Did I get it right? I'm sure you're not as ignorant as I see you're not as ignorant as you look. Yep, the red one lied to us. I wonder if she was the one... I can't recall. Maybe she was the one that said, I'm looking forward to the deluxe dessert. You all for attending my special dinner party. I expect to see you all at tonight's dancing party. Okay, so she's got the short little legs and the very lumpy central dress. I think the kind of pale, kind of cream-colored bits are supposed to be her sleeves. As for you, my child, you are invited as well. I shall certainly enjoy such a smart girl's presence at my special event. Thank you. I shall now take my leave. That is a special sort of adorable, isn't it? Reminds me of the feast hall in Remnant 2. Slam my hand down on that save button. Ha! Very Alice in Wonderland vibes. Drink me. Spotty, slimy mixture clings to the withered pudding. The once colorful cookie cups have fallen apart, revealing a black, slimy filling. The layered cake, smothered in chocolate, is tilted perilously on the edge. There are sprouts of mold on its surface. Such a shame. There's something on the cake. A rusty key. The once golden brown apple strudel is now overflowing with a black slimy paste of dead insects. A mound of puffy, cloudy mold has covered the pumpkin mousse completely. The once glossy cream has turned into a black matte mixture. So if you look at the honeycombs, they're all red now. Queen Egliat looked pretty as always. Did you know? Queen Egliette put this candle next to me because she knows I get chilly really fast. It might just be the effect of like putting the dark filter over it, but the pumpkins seem to have some red on the top of them now. Isn't she nice? I see, she really is nice. I wish I could have been part of the party. It's a shame I was placed facing the wall. Egliette sure is pretty. Too bad I'll never have a chance with her. Get away from me. I can't sleep like this. Shut up. You're the one who's too close. You guys ever get along? But you lucky. You even got invited to the Queen's party. Wish I could go too. Oh, these are a bunch of Queen Egliette doll pieces. What is this? This one right here obstructs movement. Curious. Actually a door now. So tiny. And the tiny door. They are wonderlanding so very hard. Just happened. Everything got bigger. Door disappeared. Upside down candles. What is that? Yep, we're on the ceiling. Her hair started lifting up. Thump. Dancing stuffies. Where am I? Looking for a save point. That's where you are. Get the little sparkles flowing across the screen. Is that how you're dressed for Queen Egliette's dancing party? These are the only clothes I have. The severed head of a plush fox toy. Door won't budge. Why are you sitting over there? Did you say I can't hear you from here? I'm asking you why you're sitting so far away from me. You're asking me if I want to go practice skiing? No, you pumpkin head, I'm asking why you're sitting over there and not over here. I don't like my beef rare on medium heat. I like mine well done. Ah, little comedy routines from the pumpkins. The queen filled me up with punch. Isn't that hilarious? Are you feeling all right? All right. Did you just ask me if I was doing all right? Never felt this free in my entire life. I swear I could fly if you threw me out the window. Let's not do that. Guess it's spiked punch, huh? It went right to his head. Ah. I wonder if I'd become a very handsome prince if I got a kiss from a pretty girl. You're pretty. How about you try it? All right. See? Did anything change? No, not really. Maybe it's because we're not truly in love with each other. Probably. Don't give up, Mr. Pumpkin. My dream is to become a famous pianist. Do you think I could do it? Yes, definitely. Just like the piano we had at home. Full of pumpkin charms. U.N. Owen was her. Unknown was here. Bows are moving on their own. Looks like someone's playing the harp. Severed head of a plush rabbit. Is he all right? Yes, I'm all right. Thank you, miss. Well, just that it's good to know. How are you getting along since your head was chopped off? You can talk. Yes, indeed I can, although it's a shame I can't dance anymore. What happened? You don't have a body. It's not a happy tale, miss. Are you sure you want to listen to it? If it's all right with you. Take a seat, then. This might take a little while. Okay. In the past, Miss Fox and I were the best dancers in the whole kingdom. You look, they're all rabbit-fox pairings there. We quickly became the queen's favorite couple, and we would dance for her every day. Because we were the star of every dance party, and were even invited to dance for Queen Egliette's most precious friends. Next thing we knew, everyone had become jealous, even envious of our talent. I see. One night, after one of the queen's biggest dance parties, we were ambushed in the dressing room by the other dancers. Ambushed? Apparently we were too perfect and didn't leave them any chance to be recognized by the queen. That's the excuse they used to rip our bodies apart. There's a bit of an escalation between we're jealous and we're not being noticed because of you and ripped their bodies apart. Maybe that's how Plush have to do it in order to be sure, you know? They hid our limbs, leaving only our heads behind so we could watch them dance in our place. Okay, yeah, that's an escalation. That's a fairy tale curse level retaliation. That's horrible. Indeed it is. Is there any way I can help you? I believe there isn't much you could do, miss. I don't know where they've hidden our bodies. They could be anywhere. I might be able to get them for you, Mr. Rabbit. That you could, but how are you planning to do so? I believe it's worth a try. Let me help you. A truly kind lady, miss. A kind lady, miss. May I know your name? I'm sorry, Mr. Rabbit. I don't seem to know my own name. But I will definitely help you and Miss Fox. Thank you, miss, and please, if you run into her by any chance, please do tell her everything is going to be all right. You can leave that to me. The door on the left has unlocked. Maybe she's asleep. I shouldn't bother her for now. Jack in the Box. Please, I need your help. How can I help you? You see, last Tuesday I won the kingdom's lottery, and the queen gave me a shiny coin to use on that machine around the corner. But I can't seem to be able to use it. So you'd like me to do it for you? If you don't mind, I've hidden the coin beneath my leaves. This one, right? Yes, that's the one. Use it, miss. I want to see what my prize is. Something came out. What is it? What is it? Let's see. A ribbon. It's a ribbon. A ribbon? It's really cute. You don't like it? I do, but I'm a boy. That's not stopping you, Pumpkinhead. I can't use my ribbon. I'll keep your ribbon then. Wonder if there's something you can do with the coin too. Yes, you can. There, see? It looks pretty on you, Mr. Pumpkin. It does? There are no mirrors here, so I can't tell. Leave that to me. The little blush on the pumpkin's face. Very cute. See? You're right, miss. Thank you. You're welcome, Mr. Pumpkin. Just gonna check the other side of the room here. Still can't see my own reflection. Two, three, four, five, and I suppose the upper right one is 6. Great prizes await you in this room. The Eye of the Queen there. Alright, box number 1. Or I guess not. Hello there, miss. Would you like to play a game with us? You scared me. What kind of game is this? Alright. Tell me the answer to this next riddle and you will be highly rewarded. Should you come upon any trouble, don't hesitate to ask the ringmaster. Yes. At his own funeral did Matthias see, gathered by the open grave, his family of 3, father, mother, and brother, and a couple more who didn't bother. Get it wrong 3 times and there won't be a 4th chance. Should any questions arise, don't hesitate to ask me. The ringmaster am I, standing here to serve me. So one of the riddles can't be solved. Ah, okay. Okay. It's count the people, I guess. 3 times did Marie poke my eye. 3 times did she make me cry. Now tell me, little girl, how many times did I wish for her to die? 3, I suppose? Correct. Here's the next riddle. It's yellow, blue, red, and green. Resembles a banana. I can't remember the other 3 colors, so maybe you should ask the queen. It's not raining right now, but be sure to check for one when it does. Heard there are immense riches waiting for you at the end of this riddle. It's the rainbow, so we have yellow, blue, red, and green. So I think violet is one of them. Hey there, Jace. Welcome. We are playing Pocket Mirror GoldenerTraum. Are you new to the channel, or have I merely forgotten you? As my memory can be terrible. Hey, pumpkin charms. He looks really happy. Ribbon pumpkin. Does that what my voice sound like? Yeah, I thought maybe Ask the Queen was pick the one on the right, but I was at 7. Not a problem, Jace. It's not a problem. there is a character lore reason that goes along with it, but no, but that's just my voice. Katharina and Valentina were born on the 12th of September. One mysterious by the moon, and the other one cursed with a short temper. On the day Valentina turned 2, Katharina was half her age. Because it is a tiny robot? The Nanotype is the premier domestic assistant robot, perfectly safe in every way. Valentina turned 2. Catherine was half her age. Years have passed, filled with turmoil and rage. The day she turned 10, Valentina remembered her sister with sorrow. How many years would I be her eldest had she lived another tomorrow? 5? Too bad. See you in another life. Shanked. Not raining right now. Be sure to check for one when it does. We know the answer to this one was 7, I believe. I don't know why it was 7, but it was 7. But in any event, Jace, if you do have questions, feel free to ask them. Okay. We were born on the 12th of September. Okay, both born on the same day, but that doesn't mean the same year. Oh, okay. They're being tricky. Hello, Sky. Hello. My cats has come to sit in my lap. Okay. So Valentina is 2, Catherine is 1. So there's 1 year of difference in their age. It's not as if you're correct or anything. Here's the next riddle. Having placed her 5 baked dishes on the window ledge to cool, Miss Elizabeth headed out to town to buy pretty boxes and ribbons to wrap them up. Little did she know that while she was away, a robber had come and eaten 2 of them, followed by a stray dog who ate another 1. There's 2 left. As Miss Elizabeth came back, she was gutted to know the disaster that had occurred. How many dishes were saved? Huh? 5 dishes on the window ledge to cool. Robber ate 2. Dog ate another one. So 3 of 5. Oh. She placed 5 baked dishes on the ledge to cool. She heads to town to buy boxes and ribbons to wrap them up. While she was away, a robber had eaten 2 and the dog ate 1. So there's two baked dishes left. She came back and she was gutted to know the disaster that occurred. How many dishes were saved on that dreadful day? Not baked dishes, dishes. All 5 of the dishes are still accounted for. Bingo! Here's the next riddle. 2 books rest on a shelf. One is upside down and the other is backwards. So tell me, little girl, what is the sum of the first page of each book? Oh, wait. $146. Did I get it right? Yeah. Small girl, big brains. I'm guessing, page 1 plus page 1 is 2. Here is the next riddle. Queen Egliette ate a dozen candies of 5 different flavors. A bunch of them were pumpkin flavored. 1 was green apple, 2 were blueberry, so that's 3 accounted for, 2 were grape, and 3 were cherry. How many pumpkin candies? There are 5 different flavors. Should be 4. Final riddle. I'm all-powerful and mighty. Going through doors is my specialty. Many in these twisted halls will stand, but fear not, my girl, have me in hand. For with a gentle touch can I undo the restraints casted upon you. A key. Job, miss. You are one truly smart little girl. As I promised, here is your reward. A dazzling key. Or am I supposed to use it? Oh, no, I found it on... Oh, I wouldn't know. I found it on the floor the other day. Kind and caring for your opponents will tend to be rather daring. Miss? Yes? One more riddle for you. Would you care to listen? Sure. Go ahead. What gets broken without being held? I'll need to think on that one. Worry not, little girl, for that riddle's answer does not belong to me, it belongs to you. I'm thinking trust. What do you mean, mister? Pathway-wise, it's pretty linear. Okay, well, this one is locked. A note on top of that, like hanging from that chain up there. They always tell me to turn around when they're changing clothes. It's so unfair. You heard the rumors? They say Miss Fox has slipped into an eternal slumber due to what happened. I love stories with unhappy endings. What a horrible thing to say. This dress feels somewhat nostalgic. This maid uniform looks a lot like the ones at home. Don't especially like black dresses. Such a frilly dress, it's so elegant. Smear strange. In we go. Queen's here. Too bad I'm stuck facing the wall. Very special day. The Queen has just arrived, I think. What's going on here? Okay. She has a couple of nutcrackers armed with guns. You all for attending this very special ceremony. You have all given me your best, but as you know, only one of you can become my favorite couple. All the others who don't make it will be executed. Executed? Dares interrupt my ceremony. I'm just... Silence? Who are you? Where did you come from? What are you doing at my ceremony? I'm just looking for something. What might that thing be? Looking for... limbs. Such a gruesome quest for such a fragile-looking girl. Come closer, my girl. I shall aid in your request. I'm dead meat. Thank you. You're more than welcome, miss. Hold out your hand. Yeah, she's going to chop off her hand. Here, you can have this one. It was rather easy to obtain. Whoops. I think we're going to have to say something we lost. We have, we are progressively learning the nature of the people in this world, you know? Keep forgetting it's if I know I'm going to use an item, I can just use the hot button for it. I can set it up there, so like if I wanted to use the key, I can trigger the dialogue and immediately use it with the corresponding quick button. Huh. Guessing the pumpkin charms persist through death. That's nice. On. I've waited half of my whole life for this moment. I wonder who will win. This is so thrilling. I'm just here to watch them be executed. That's an awful thing to say. Having weird deja vu. Deja vu. It's when stupid people ask ignorant questions. Squeaky.